Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 32 of Let's Play Republic the Revolution. I left you all in a very good condition last time, as the movement was continuing its onward march against the Constantino cartel and the anarchists. To be more accurate, we were poised to attack the cartel, having essentially defeated the anarchists almost totally. All they have left is a sliver of ground in Pushkin Park, a bit of influence that they're bound to lose. It's all just a matter of doing this criticism right. And I don't want to antagonize my own members, since that'll just hurt me in the long run. Instead, I'm really desperate to try and recruit this Fedorov guy, which is why I've arranged for one of my movement members to beat the crap out of him, so that he's intimidated enough to come along. Hopefully it'll work. After all, that's what Eastern European activism is all about. Now this would be the perfect opportunity for me to try and seize the Buran Gardens, but I'm afraid that I don't have the necessary logistical strength. If I had an extra member of the movement, of the NPRM, we'd have a great chance of pulling this off. But unfortunately, I do not. Now Fedorov is about to have the living daylights beaten out of him, as a consequence of him refusing to get on board with our movement. And this will hopefully be enough to get him along with our movement. And failing that, we'll have to teach him a couple more lessons, until his bloody pulp agrees to join the National People's Revolutionary Movement. Until then, there's little else we can do. Although it's obvious that we need to assault the cartel once we're done with the anarchists, seeing that their strongholds continue to elude us. We've yet to make any proper breakthrough into the Mir estate. The Buran Gardens remain out of our control as well, while we're only now mustering the strength to attack Pugachev fields. But we're about to hit them with some aggression that they have never experienced before. We're going to teach them a very valuable lesson in politics. They sent us a rather patronizing letter, after all, saying that they appreciated us not attacking them and that we'd face some severe consequences if we did. However, I'm not the kind of person to fall to that sort of bullshit, and so we're doing other things. So at the moment, I believe that we've managed to get Fedorov to leave the movement, which would be magnificent news, not gonna lie. It's all just a matter of finding him now, because I have no idea where he's gone. We have Mr. Goryachev here, but that's not the man we're looking for. We have Alexei Satarov here, a deal broker who it might actually be worthwhile to bring into our movement. Perhaps I'll arrange a meeting. In the meantime, the anarchist position remains weak. Our position remains strong. Our missions continue. All is good. The Red Mafia of all people is trying to work against us with leafletting. They haven't a chance. The Red Mafia is literally a non-entity. We beat the crap out of them last time they tried something. So now I'm thinking we can try and get Alexei Satarov into the movement. He seems like the kind of guy who'd like it. Churnyev is still out here at large. He was a good friend of ours back in the day. I think I'll in fact try and get him into the movement first. Now I'll find it'll be hard to forgive him for what he did to me. After all, this motherfucker abandoned the movement at its time of need. He'd given us a rather good position as well, He helped us a lot in advancing, and then suddenly he left our movement overextended and left us open for I don't know how much degradation and weakening and so on. It is a really embarrassing position, and I'd rather not repeat it. But I've no other choice. We need him if we want to defeat the cartel. And in the meantime, we can also try and organize this fundraising dinner, which I think we'll do, at the Pugachev Apollo. Home of culture. It's gonna be epic. You can trust me on that. We're gonna launch ourselves as a wonderful charitable organization, siphoning donations into every single beautiful cause that we can think of. Please don't ask me what cause is, because I'd rather not answer. But before the fundraising dinner, we have a good old headhunting meeting. I'm a bit tired of these, but there's no other choice. We need to make sure that we have as many members and as many activists as possible, as many prominent ones as well. We need to get high-ranking connections, and Cherniev, a high-ranking Novistranen military general, will obviously contribute. He contributed last time, so we'll get him back in. If he says no, he's gonna get hopefully a beating, I don't know. I'm wondering if he'll be able to overpower the other guy that we have, the other goon that we have beaten the shit out of people. But now here we are, we're asking him if he's gone completely crazy having abandoned our movement. Because he knows that he belongs with the NPRM. There's no better choice, really. Look at him. He's an old man, his hair is going white, his career is nearing its end. If he wants to stay relevant, if he wants to continue to participate in national life, he has no other choice than to join the NPRM, and it's only our job to convince him of this. That's why we're going here with someone who might have just appeared to be his bodyguard, I wonder. If he is, I'll be a bit pissed. Hopefully not. Because that guy is just carefully following. Fortunately, he has a different table. He's probably a Novistranen government agent or something, observing us from afar. He looks too suspicious for me. Much too suspicious. I've rather a few conversation points this time around. I wonder what the cause for that is. Hopefully not fatigue. So we're still talking like friends. We're still getting along apparently well enough. We're still friendly enough even though he abandoned the movement like a son of a bitch. Now his threshold for victory is lower than mine. But we need to be mindful that we still have a chance. And it's this chance that I'm depending on. The chance that he has less points than me, and thus a lower threshold. Actually, he does have a lower threshold, but that's the only, maybe that's the only reason for the lower threshold, I meant to say. So I still have traction. I can still win this, but it's gonna be hard. So here we go, if I can beat him here. Come on, come on, come on. We've done it. We've actually fucking done it. I, the political mastermind, have brought Boris Cherniev back into the NPRM. So now we're gonna go through the simple formality. I'm gonna bring out one of my dime a dozen copy-paste contracts of ultimate fidelity and blood sacrifice, put it on the table, take a signature, and get on with my day-to-day business. Still waiting though. It seems that since we're still so friendly, on such friendly terms with each other, there'll be a bit more small talk before whipping out the old contract. Maybe it's that government agent sitting right behind us at the fucking table. But nope, we're still doing it. We still have the courage. He's happy to see this document again, this contract. It's been a while, and his life hasn't been any better off since the last time we gave him one. So we're continuing to launch our strikes, to strike at the heart of our enemies. It's going well, not gonna lie. Because now we have the fundraising dinner. right after our previous dinner. I'm really going to go become either sick, obese, or diabetic. I don't know. I'm pretty sure those three are slightly mutually inclusive, but not completely. So here we are, back in front of the paparazzi. It's been a while, but I'm glad about it. Here we are with the theater owner, bald and beautiful as he is. Great to see him tonight. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's been a while. It's been about 2 days, but nevertheless, you're welcome. We're getting filmed on what's probably 8mm cassette tape because Eastern Europe in 2004. Anyway, this guy is still doing his moves, he's still pulling them off, he's a fucking kung fu master, novice Stranen martial artist, per excellence. Presumably his wife following on, or his mistress, I won't judge, I really won't. We need the money, so there's no space for judging. You can judge others, you don't pay us. But this guy, no, he's our friend. He's given us this opportunity, and we're not going to turn it down. Kissing his lovely wife on the cheeks as another gesture of friendliness. Essentially, we need this dinner. It's our springboard to becoming a truly national organization. We won't just be the People's Revolutionary Movement anymore. We'll actually make the N stand for something. Now I wonder who this guy is. Could he be the wealthy patron? If so, then we need to be on good, very good terms with him. In the meantime, this dramatic music is amazing. It's a good soundtrack for this game, I won't deny it. It's dramatic, it's powerful, and it fits. But I'm still waiting for this guy to end his antics. Come on, let's go in here. Hey, there we go. Another smile for the paparazzi. With some loyal military guards there, our movement is gaining in strength. Even a faction of the military has joined our side. And so the whole affair continues. Another guy got out of that car. How many fucking people were there in it? It's like one of those clown cars. These are probably the wealthy patrons though. Multiple ones. Here we go, we're welcoming them here. We've brought the bourgeoisie on board, essentially. We've compromised on our foundation principles. However, that doesn't matter. The fact that we've become a cross-class movement does not mean that we're going towards corporatism, or any other kind of bourgeois revolutionary pitfalls. It simply means that we know what to do. That we are playing 4D chess right here. That's right, 4D chess. We're doing what's best. For the nation, for the movement, for the people as a whole. Because we remain a workers' movement. We remain out there for the common man. But just because we get some million ruble donations from these guys, or trillion, or however, because of hyperinflation, anyhow, just because we get donations from these guys, does not mean in any way that we're betraying our grassroots base. We're going to go up into this dinner, we're going to pull up at the dinner, and we're going to convince the people that our revolution is the real revolution. I'm just wondering if this was the entire event. Looks like it was, surprisingly enough. Nothing went on, or at least it went on behind closed doors. Which is understandable, I won't deny. We have some things that need to stay behind closed doors. And now it's morning. What have we achieved now? So our recent charitable work has come to the attention of Anton Kamensky, who has chosen to become the patron of our charity and help us set up a charitable trust. We just need to arrange a meeting with him in Pugachev Fields. I like the sound of that. And now we've also got Churnyev to launch some poster campaigns to win the hearts and minds that we so desperately need. Finally a use for this money that we were just throwing around otherwise. So we'll attack the cartel in Soyuz Park as well. We have the ability and so we shall do it. More points are coming in. Everything is going perfect. Swimmingly. The cartel won't even know what hit them. So we'll try and meet up with Kaminsky. at a nice family-run restaurant, because why not? Set a reminder, because we are making insane progress right here. This is like some serious accelerationism right here. We're gaining constantly against our enemies. The anarchists are no longer concerned, nor is the Red Mafia. It's all literally just me versus the cartel. And I missed this, I really did. It's just a pain in the ass that the anarchists won't give up their ground. But sure, that'll change soon enough. Because the fact is that history is on our side. The enemy has no chance to defeat us. We will overcome. We have more than enough men and more than enough points to do it. And we're still launching the old charitable work. We're still working to bring Novi Strana to a nice, shining future. It's an undeniable fact right now. Our enemies have not got a single chance. The anarchists are putting up posters, the cartel is organizing a music festival, but none of it is going to work. We have them under pressure. Our hand is around their windpipe, and we will prevail. So here we are, going for another liaison. We're on a goddamn streak of these things. But I don't mind. We finally have the financial resources to conduct this kind of high-profile wining and dining with the well-to-do and well-known people of Pugachev. It really goes to show how much we've gone up in the world. We've made great advances, and we're going to keep them going. Because after this liaison, I'll probably be ending the episode. But we'll be ending the episode on a high, I trust. We'd better fucking win this conversation, otherwise I'm gonna be unnerved and unhappy. And those are both emotions that I don't enjoy feeling, really. They don't figure in my day-to-day life for the most part. I'm a lucky man, but it's only through my own efforts. Because I don't look to win conversations. I just look to have them every now and again. But here we go, we're competitive as fuck, we've got the competitive streak going, we're liaising with your man, seconds are passing by, then they're turning into minutes and hours. But it doesn't matter. We've met in the afternoon, I believe, I can't remember. And we're gonna have a nice little dinner, at which I'll persuade him why he needs to give all of his money to our charitable trust. No scams, no virus, trust me. It's all for the good cause of the people. And what's up with single individuals just sitting beside me at every single dinner in this city? You'd think that they're trying to conspire against me. I hope not. But that guy under the umbrella right below my cursor looks a bit more suspicious, I'll just say. Because there's nobody else here. Literally nobody else. Not even a waiter. So I don't trust that guy. We're clearly being followed. This place is a police state. An incompetent one, but a police state nevertheless. And so, I need to keep my head up and my eyes peeled. My chances are good though. I can continue to say that. It's just a matter of continuing to play the old cards right. We've almost got this in the bag, to be honest. Here we go, this is gonna be it. And we have won it. Another victorious conversation. We've met this wonderful millionaire, and we've got his money. And with that business resolved, and our operations continuing with startlingly wonderful and welcome success, I believe that now would be the time to put an end to this episode. Ending it on a high, I think, is the best idea, so if you're continuing to enjoy the series, do not forget to leave a like and a comment and to subscribe to my channel. I always appreciate feedback, be it positive or negative, as long as it's constructive. So with that said, I've been the Nerd Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for today.